Welcome, Virgo, to your spiritual reading for February. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, friends, let's get straight in here on this spiritual journey and healing that you are going through. Okay. Let's see what's going on with you. Best messages for Virgo, please. Best messages for Virgo. Healing and growth messages, please, for Virgo. Healing and growth. We have Archon of Barbello. And we have Oracle of Chaldea. Nice. Okay, getting straight over here to the Archon Barbello, we have, this is an angel, sometimes even known as a goddess. However, she's the divine, and it's talking about this gained healing and this benefit that's coming from healing, right? So as soon as you get onto leaving back any kind of constraints that are constraining you, you can get to your healing purposes, right? This way you can leave all the stereotypes, anything that's restricting or controlling you. Yes, crazy things like that. Because the card literally is talking about sometimes you may feel limited by gender constraints or stereotypes, but your spirit can never be restricted or controlled. So if you're having those kind of issues, she's here to tell you everything's going to be okay. Okay, you just have to embrace yourself. This card is talking about you being in control of yourself. No one else can be you. This is about you being you and not allowing other people to tell you who you need to be. Okay? Everybody thinks differently. They dress differently. We are allowed to express ourselves as ourselves. Okay? And this is exactly what this is. The real self of yourself. The true person you are. She's coming out to allow you to understand it's okay. Okay, you need to be who you are. You're made this way. Everyone on this planet is unique. Everybody has a unique style. Everybody likes something different. You don't have to like the color red. Okay, if you like the color purple, that is okay. Do not let people tell you you cannot like that, right? And that's really a big thing, right? And I think right now in this day and age, it's a very big one. There's a lot of opinions going on and a lot of people telling people you need to think this way, or you're not this. You need to be this way, or you're not good, right? And that's just not the truth. And so this divine being wants to come out to tell you the universe made you unique. And there are people out there like-minded like yourself. So find the people who are like-minded, okay? And keep yourself, pretty much in control of yourself. If they don't like it, that's too bad. It's too bad, right? I mean, that's really what this is about. It's too bad, okay, for them, not you, okay? If God did not want us different, then he would have made us into a hive. We would be bees, right? Those of you who watch Star Trek, we would be the Borg, okay? You understand? We would be of a hive, not of free will, not of a brain, okay, and individuality, right? We would all be the same, okay? So embrace your differentness, embrace your uniqueness, embrace who you are. Okay. So I am going to pull a card on that one first. It's very important. Caught in the runes. It does feel for a lot of you that you have been maybe caught in the runes for this. It is one of those things where you do feel like whoever this resonates for. Remember, if this reading doesn't resonate for you, you can watch your rising moon or Venus. But yes, right? You're caught in the runes. Someone has made you feel not worthy. They've got you trapped, right? Got you trapped in thinking that you're not maybe worthy enough. Okay? Because you like the color red and they say purple is the new color. And you say, no, I don't even like purple. Okay, so this card here, my friends, is talking about the difficulties. It's talking about dark or difficult situation that seems to have you trapped in it. Could be a hurtful, empty relationship, or unhappy, or a really just unsultry job, right? Just it's boring. I don't like it here. Okay, a behavioral or actual addiction, or just even a negative sabotaging belief system. Now, I think it's more of like this individual thing, right? Because she's coming up and she's talking about how they're holding you sabotage for a belief system. So I'm thinking that there's things going around where it's like over opinionated causes fights, right? We don't think the same. So they make you feel like you're trapped over here and you cannot move, right? So you may feel like you're being held captive for what? Limiting beliefs. We can't seem to get along. We always bump heads. I'm never good enough for you. Right? So we need to move past that and make, you understand. Really, it's their problem, you guys. It's really more their problem than it's your problem. And it's funny how people want to make their problems your problem. Yeah, you need to go for your 10 of Cups and do what makes you happy. Do what makes you feel satisfied. Don't be worrying about what they're doing. Okay? You do what you want. Yeah. Don't give them any of this. Don't give any more energy to this. Just try and let it go. Okay, why? Because it's actually... it's wrong. It's just wrong in so many ways. It's just wrong because I do feel it. It feels like whatever fundamentals you may have, let's say you like want, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. You got, it could be anything. You know, it could be anything. It could be from religion to politics to the clothes you wear to your hair. It could be anything, right? And it's like, but it just feels like it's kind of a nitpick thing for someone that literally nitpick on you about everything. And it just makes you feel like you've lost your individuality. You're going to have to regain the strength to say, this is not the way it has to be. This is not the way it's going to be. I have to take back the power. So we're going to get over here to the Oracle. Okay. And see exactly what she's talking about. Because she's saying, well, you know what? There is no need to be impatient or judge yourself. See, because what ends up happening is like maybe now, for some of you, it gets to the point where they're nitpicking on you all the time. You don't feel this individuality. Now you're trying to be all these other things for all these other people. You're becoming harshly judgmental towards yourself, right? Because they've got you feeling like, I have to like purple, and I really don't like purple, right? And it's really getting to the point where it's almost like it's weighing you down. These picks and nits, and it's like everything I do, they're nitpicking at me. Okay? So there are psychological states in play over here, according to the Oracle. The psychological states and plays on the mind are that you're unsure how to hold the space for your own emotional control. You're not, because you don't know how to be, because now you're trapped. So it works psychologically on you. Am I good enough? So it's starting to actually kind of wound you, or it's been wounding you. Take it how it resonates. It depends on how long you've been trying to heal from this. How long have they had you here? You know, humans are complex creatures. An authentic healing journey requires us to have the patience with ourselves. So do not be impatient. And do not be impatient with this healing process. Do not be impatient with yourself. Don't ask your question. Don't even ask yourself, what's wrong with me? Because there's nothing wrong with you. You are individual and you have the freedoms and the rights as a human being to like the color red. Okay? And it just feels like this is a nitpick state of opinions and things to where people are trying to hold you down from your individuality. You'll feel safe and supported and ready to move on as soon as you acknowledge and engage what needs to be healed. As soon as you engage and understand that you can be who you need to be and no one's going to hold me back. I don't have to like your color. As soon as you figure that 100% out, you might already tell yourself, I really just don't like purple. But if you're trying to really try to like that color, you know what, give it up. Give it up. Who cares? And why do they care what you like? Why do they care what you wear? Why do they care how your hair is? That's their control. It feels like a control issue. People want everybody to be robots. You're not a robot. You're not living in a beehive, and you are not a robot. Queen of Keys upside down. Yeah, there's a lot of dispute going on with the Queen of Keys. It's showing that dispute. It's showing that argument. It's showing that somebody is literally picking on you. Somebody is very much so disputing with you on all these areas. Definitely wanting and forcing their way, whatever the situation is. Spring through autumn. Spirit actually gave us two cards, which is very, very rare for this reading. But yeah, the Four of Forces is actually saying spring through autumn, you will really start, coming into your own, really taking back what's yours, having the full understanding and really start the healing process and really start the mental process for this journey, really standing up for yourself and saying, I don't like purple. I don't care anymore. I slam the book down, right? I don't care. I just really don't care. And I just feel that, Virgo, because I feel like it's just going to get to the point where they're just going to continue to keep nagging about whatever this situation is that's keeping you imprisoned within your mind. And you're just finally going to smack that book down and say, it's enough. Don't tell me what to do. Don't tell me how to act. It would be different if maybe you're acting like a total jackass. But I don't see that in here. I'm so sorry. This has nothing to do with that. This is nothing like that at all. This is totally having someone tell you who you should be. This isn't someone who's trying to guide you away from being a jerk. This isn't someone who's trying to guide you because you dress like trash, right? This is not anything like that. This is something that's like, I really don't like the outfit that you got. I don't know why you can't dress more like me, because I'm not you. Stop making me into someone else. That is exactly what this is. And for a lot of you, I do believe that this younger energy is really coming out. I'm going to bring that to light. I really do feel that this is, the energies I'm really picking up are between the ages of 20 to 26, for sure. For sure, because it feels like it's really like still in that college type of way where they're trying to make you feel like you have to be accepted into a clique. You're not good enough for this. You're not good enough for that. And I'm also picking up this weird energy too. And You're not like my mom. You know what? I'm not supposed to be like your mom. They expect you to be like their mom. Cook, clean, something or another. Do things like mom does. I don't know. They're kind of making you, they're like putting you against their mother. Like you're supposed to, you know, walk in mom's shoes. I do get that energy as well. Yeah, you're going to move away from this. There will be a delay, though, before you actually start doing this. I do see some procrastination going on with you, though, Virgo, about how to get started. Yeah, before you get started on completing this cycle and trying to take this. Excuse me. I think it's because you're going to have to really do some reflective work. Go into hermit mode and really start reflecting on the situation so that you can start figuring out the answers of how to actually move towards this. Yeah, because it's causing major emotional upsets. Like I said, it's got you almost in like a psychosis of how you're feeling about yourself. Yeah. So you're going to kind of have a delay. I would say that really seriously, go ahead and do some inner work to find the answers. Go within your hermit self, do some insight work, go over the situation so that you can see it for exactly what it is. And that way when you come out, you're going to, you know, really have some insight on how you're really going to move forward, because you're going to, you know, this is really bothersome. And it could even be bothersome to people who see it around you, right? Okay. Because right now it's showing that you're kind of unobservant about the situation at hand. It's like, you know, it's there, you know, you feel this way, you feel that way, but you haven't really, for a lot of you haven't really taken out the ideal time to really equip yourself with taking the extra step, right? To actually go reflect on the situation. Okay, let's see what your soul wants you to know, my friends. A very good step for you. Uh-oh. Love. I am wonderful. I receive and give love today and always. And remember that self-love. I'm really feeling self-love off of this card a lot. Remember, you are who you are. Your soul loves you. You're made the way you're supposed to be. Oh my gosh, acceptance is at the bottom of the deck. So accept who you are. I unconditionally accept, cherish, and love myself just as I am. Thank you, Spirit, for giving us that, because that was at the bottom. And I'm telling you, that is exactly what it is. You're going to find that love. And then once you find that deep love within yourself, with the self-love, you're going to accept, right? And that's why it says that you know, good time to start this is really between the spring and autumn, or through autumn is really what I'm feeling, is spring through autumn. So that way it gives you a good time to get past all of this. Because in the springtime, you know, you can really start taking those reclusive steps to really start reflecting and really, you know, yeah, coming out and then telling them, excuse me, I accept me the way I am. And if you can't accept me the way I am, that's too bad for you. Okay. Okay, so let's get an overall. You know what? I'm going to do an overall card. The overall card, we're going to use the Dorian Virtue cards of the Love and Light. So we're going to put this one over here. I think this one is very, very important. Release your cares into God's hands, okay? It says, oh, that I had wings like a dove, then I would fly away and rest. That's probably how you're feeling right now on a overall standpoint. I think that if a lot of you could just fly away and not have to worry about any of this, it would be just so much easier. But you're going to do it, you know, we're going to do it the right way, right? Without just hiding and you know, because you need to get back over here and not allow that to be carried on you like some horrible big black backpack, right? So releasing it. Releasing. This card is talking about, I hope you guys can see that. Let's put it this way, because they're so pretty. It almost looks like she's sitting in the chair of the universe. Looks like she's in space in a big giant chair, just totally chilling. That's cool. It says relaxation can take many forms. You might spend time in worship with like-minded believers or join with family for a nurturing meal. You may enjoy being out in nature, perhaps sitting next to a tree or lying by a stream or gentle waterfall. Avoid electronics while you rest so that you can reconnect with the universe and the divine without distractions. You can relax at home with a nap, lingering in the garden, or diving into a new book. Ooh, that's a good one for Virgo. A lot of Virgos love reading. Sleep is healing on many levels, and there are lots of ways to ensure you get it, including spraying lavender mist on your pillow, listening to gentle music, and taking a warm bath with relaxing essential oils. And I always like the bubble bath myself, but I like to do the sleep thing too. But ooh, the lavender, I never thought about that. The point of this is when it gets overwhelming, take yourself out of the situation for yourself, right? And this is a great way for you too, Virgo, to also do that hermit mode that you do, right? And you're like, that's kind of what we already do. I'm hearing that from, I just totally heard that was like overwhelming energy. Well, I already do that. Yes. But now you're going to do it differently. Instead of doing it this way, you're going to do it, I don't have a card really, but up here, but you're going to do it this way, right? For the self-satisfactions, for the acceptance, for just releasing. So I guess you can say you're going to do it this way. Wish I had another card that was up that was, you know, showing me something, you know. But you're going to do it just lovely, right? You're going to do it with sleep, relaxation, enjoying yourself, feeling like you are, you know, amidst, you know, comfort zone, feeling comforting, right? Without just feeling like I'm kind of locking myself away because, you know, the hurts and the pains. You relax with calm and ease. Okay, so this time I just want you to calm and ease. Okay, that way you're not thinking about that, and then you can kind of Virgo yourself into Virgo mode, which the Virgo mode is at the bottom of the deck, which I just noticed right now. But yeah, you have the Virgo, and that will help get rid of the Four of Cups, which is going to lead to success. Okay, and then you don't have to worry about traveling towards that person anymore. You don't have to worry about holding on to all that energy, right? You're going to release all of that. Release it. Start releasing all that negative tension. Okay? And that was it for you, my friends. And until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.